it's me, Sparkles, and today I'm here to teach you two Foward Chi roll variations. The one I'm doing right now, I call a folding Chi or vertical Chi, because you're folding it or turning it from one side to the other, and it's rolling in a vertical orientation with these little stalls or pauses that are trapped between each hand. The next one we're going to talk about is a Chi roll isolation. So it's going to stay in a nice horizontal line, and it's going to push from the right to the left, from the left to the right. Now, if you don't know how to do a Chi roll, you can find many great tutorials on YouTube on the Foward Chi roll on a dragon staff. So instead of covering a Foward Chi roll, I just wanted to give you a couple new variations. The isolation and the folding or vertical Chi. So I'm going to come closer and we're going to talk about each of them. We'll start with the Chi roll isolation. A Chi roll isolation is achieved by a normal Chi roll, but you're letting it roll onto the palm of your hand. So I'll stop when I get there, right here. Once it's on the palm of my hand, I can use my palm to push the staff. And as I push it, I unfold the other hand and it goes to that palm. So it'll go from your right palm to your left palm, and now my right arm is folded. Now I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to push the dragon staff back to the right, and as I push it across, I'm going to unfold my right arm and fold my left arm, allowing the dragon staff to go back to my right palm. So we'll just go back and forth, pushing from the left to the right, from the right to the left. Scoot back a little. Now, one thing that's neat about a Chi roll isolation is you can tip your body with them, or you can do it against the dragon staff. If you move your body against the dragon staff in the opposite direction it's traveling, it accentuates the isolation. So from a Chi roll isolation, it's actually pretty easy to get into the folding or vertical Chi. As it comes across, I'm going to lift one end and trap it between the two hands. Lift to trap. So one hand is going to stay on the inside of the dragon staff, and one is going to move to the outside of the dragon staff, trapping it between those 2 points for a moment. Then you'll fold back down and move this hand back to the inside as it folds back down. Then you can lift the opposite direction, moving the top hand to the outside of the staff, keeping the bottom hand on the inside of the staff. And then fold back down and bring your hand back in. So it folds up and then up. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You can really get them moving nice and slow. That's what I like about them. And it has a little pause or stall at each vertical point. You can go back into your isolation, fold. You can add them together. You can isolate the staff up high and kind of squat below it. Those are a little harder because you have to be able to control it on just your arms without using your chest at all. When you're doing them down here, you'll notice you can use your shoulders more in your isolations. If you start getting up above your head with your isolations, you're going to be using your forearms more and not your shoulders. So you just want to practice that, using your palm to push from the right to the left, from the left to the right. You want to practice your folding vertical Chi each direction so that's flowing smooth, and you can combine the two. and it's a lot of fun. Anyways, those 2 chi roll variations are a little different than a 4 chi roll, and I like to add them into my flow occasionally, especially when I'm turning. Or moving around. They're a very dancey move. You can add them in many different places. So I hope you have a lot of fun with those, and I'll see you next time.